Quick question. Be honest. How many times have you said, "Bro, from Monday, I'm locking in. New routine, new motivation, new you." And then Wednesday hits. You miss one day, and suddenly the whole plan is dead. You tell yourself, "I'm just lazy. I have no discipline. Something is wrong with me." But what if I told you laziness isn't the problem at all? Pause. Because if you were truly lazy, you wouldn't feel guilty for resting. You wouldn't overthink your future at 2 a.m., and you definitely wouldn't keep trying again and again. So today, let's talk about the real reason consistency feels impossible. And yeah, it's uncomfortable, but it's also freeing. Somewhere online, we were sold this idea. Consistent people are just different. They wake up early. They grind. They never feel tired. They're built like machines. But here's the truth no one tells you. Most disciplined people aren't more motivated. They're just designing their life better. You're trying to build habits on empty fuel. School pressure, college deadlines, family expectations, social media screaming, "Do more." And then you wonder why you can't show up every day. That's not laziness. That's overload. Let me say this slowly. If your life is heavy, your habits will feel heavy too. Now, let's break this down. Here's something relatable. You sit down to study, books open, laptop ready, and suddenly you feel exhausted. Not sleepy, exhausted. Your brain feels foggy. Every small task feels huge. So you scroll. Not because you don't care, but because your mind is asking for relief. That's burnout. And burnout doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like avoiding tasks you want to do, procrastinating even when stakes are high, feeling guilty while resting, being busy but never productive. You're not inconsistent. You're running on a battery that hasn't charged properly in a long time. Another harsh truth? Motivation is unreliable. It comes in waves, usually at night, usually after watching one inspiring video. But motivation alone can't carry habits. Why? Because your worst days don't care about motivation. They care about systems. If your routine only works when you feel inspired, it's not a routine. It's a mood swing. And no one talks about this enough. So if it's not laziness and it's not motivation, then what actually fixes consistency? This is where it shifts. Let's get practical. No fluffy advice. No just believe. Here are 4 real shifts you can make. 1. Shrink the habit until it feels stupid. Not, "I'll study for 3 hours." Try, "I'll study for 10 minutes." Your brain needs proof that showing up is safe. Once you start, momentum does the rest. Consistency grows from easy wins, not heroic effort. 2. Attach habits to existing routines. Don't create new time. Attach to old time. Study after brushing your teeth. Journal after dinner. Revise notes right after class. Habits stick better when they follow something automatic. Less thinking, more doing. 3. Stop restarting. Start resuming. This one changes everything. You don't need a fresh Monday. You don't need a new month. Missed today? Resume tomorrow. No drama, no self-attack. Consistency isn't about never falling. It's about standing up faster. 4. Build systems for low-energy days. Ask yourself, what can I do on my worst day? Maybe it's reading 1 page, watching 1 lecture at 1.25x, writing 1 sentence. That counts. Your habits should survive bad days, not demand perfection. Here's the final piece. Stop saying, "I'm trying to be consistent." Start saying, "I'm someone who comes back." That identity matters. Because consistent people aren't perfect, they're just people who don't give up on themselves. Even when it's messy, even when progress is slow, even when no one is watching. So tonight, don't fix your whole life. Just do one small thing you've been avoiding. 5 minutes. That's it. And tomorrow, come back again. We're not chasing motivation. We're building trust with ourselves. If this helped you even a little, like, comment, subscribe. And remember, you're not lazy. You're learning how to build a life that actually supports you. Let's level up together.